So during our last webinar, we talked about new construction sales strategies. And during that session, we talked a lot about vision selling. We use that term vision selling, and there's words, there's strategies and steps that help build interest and curiosity to emotion and execution. And I heard from a lot of you all asking what are the main vision selling assets that can be used to help kind of tell that story of things that are not done yet. And so I wanted to share with you, I think, probably the top three that are almost non-negotiable in this day and age. I mean, when we talk about selling something that's not complete, there's two options. There's number one, just wait until it's complete, take professional photography, get professional descriptions, and then get it out there into the universe. Or two, get ahead of it while it's being done, get pent up demand, get interest, get awareness, and you do that through vision selling assets. And at Red Earth, we do that so much for our own managed sites that we started a rendering department a few years ago. And so what are the most popular assets that are requested for vision selling? Well, first and foremost, renderings, right? So taking a flat plan set and bringing it to life with true life photorealistic materials and settings that are accurate for your environment. So putting the right landscaping package in for your territory or your climate is important. And beyond the renderings, once the model and the renderings are done, those assets can be used a lot of ways. First and foremost, MLS. You don't have professional photography yet. Maybe you have under construction photography, but the renderings enable and allow buyer agents and buyers to see in drama, in detail, what that home is going to look like before completion, to build that demand up before it's done. Beyond those renderings, once that model is done, we can do a lot of different things with it. The most popular request we have are animations. Animations actually create a movie or an animation of that model. It could be of a car going by or a car pulling in the driveway. What we've been doing that gets a lot of time on websites and replays is orbits, where it takes that architectural model, puts in that material detail, and does a fly around so the user can experience the side of the homes, the architectural elements of the side of the homes, and most importantly, the rear of the homes, if there's any outdoor living, porch, space, etc. And it's usually probably an 8 to 12 second orbit rotational clip. It could be used on social media. It could be used wherever, but it gets a lot of play. Next on the line, probably the most popular requested is virtual staging. So say you have a finished spec home. There's nothing worse than a MLS listing of a finished spec home that has 38 photographs of empty rooms. You know, maybe the empty photographs are not bad in a kitchen environment where there's a lot of millwork, cabinets, counter space, appliances potentially. But if you have a secondary bedroom or a living space, why not for very inexpensive, add decor, add everything from window treatments to artwork on the wall to, of course, furnishing to show that space off. We all know how much better rooms look when they're furnished or they're staged. Well, virtually staging empty room photographs that you already have is so inexpensive, so simple, and it makes a dramatic difference both in your digital presence online as well as your MLS listings. And then lastly, beyond that, we're doing unbelievable things with VR. So VR enables somebody to walk through your home either on an iPad or on their computer with their cursor. They can jump from room to room. They can look left, they can look right, they can look up, they can look down. If you want to take it to the next level, many of our clients are starting to employ in their discovery center or in their model homes VR goggles. And I'm going to tell you, for a guy that's kind of new to this world and all this tech, it will blow your mind because you put those goggles on and you're literally in those rooms. So again, probably the three things that we get the most request for, especially after the webinar that we did that was heavily attended a couple weeks back, are exterior renderings with the animations, the VR look-arounds inside the home. And then lastly, the most simple of all of the assets, virtually staging your empty room photographs. Those are super simple that bring huge results before you're on the clock with interest carry, before you're on the clock on days in the market. These are the things that really impact awareness, emotion, and execution before your home or before your community is complete. So reach out to us. I know that our rendering studio right now has a free orbit animation with rendering orders. Might be worth kind of looking into that. But I do want to respond to the majority that you were asking. What are the 3 most popular assets that are requested? And those are them. So give us a call if we can help anything. But I just wanted to touch base with you all on that.